Hey guys, welcome back to Top Dog Tips. Today I am comparing some dog car seat belts. And dog car seat belts, some people think that they're kind of a silly idea, but they actually can really benefit your pet when you're driving. A dog is a projectile essentially in an accident. So if you do get an accident and your dog's in the vehicle, your dog, if unrestrained, is going to go flying around the car. He might be up in the front seat with you. He might get jostled around in the back seat. He could get injured. He could injure you. It's just a really bad idea to keep your dog unrestrained. And the other thing is, even if you don't get in an accident, dogs are a liability when they're in the vehicle with you. They're moving around, they're walking, they're up in the front seat, in the back seat. You need to restrain your dog in some way. Some people put them behind in the cargo area and they have those gates or guards that keep the dog back there. Some people use dog car seats. Some people choose to use dog restraints or dog car seats, dog car seat belts. If you have a larger dog, this is the pretty much only option because the car seats are really only for small breeds, but car seat belts can work for any size breed, and there are a lot of different options. You have options like this. This is from Vastar, and it is simply a clip, and then this part just clips right into your seat belt, and this can clip onto any harness of your choosing, and it's adjustable, so your dog can have more or less freedom to roam around, and also it's compatible with larger small breeds. Obviously, if you have a small breed, you're going to want to tighten it up so the leash is shorter because the dog sits closer to the seat belt. If you have a larger breed like a Great Dane, you may need to extend it all the way out because the seat belt is further away from your dog's neck. So these are really simple to use. They're fairly cheap, and they work with any harness. Speaking of harnesses, when you are seat belting your dog, you should always use a harness, never a collar. If there is an impact and the harness is hooked to a collar, all the pressure and all the force from the collision is going to be on your dog's neck, and there's a very good chance that that could be fatal for your dog. If he's strapped into a harness, that impact is going to be spread across his chest. It may still injure him, but the risk of fatality is a lot less when he's in a harness. So never, never, never hook a dog car seat belt to a collar. Always hook one to a harness. So your other option, you have these kind of standard seat belts for dogs, and then you have other options where there is a harness that attaches to the seat belt. This one is from Easy Dog, and it has a separate attachment, so your dog can wear his harness daily like he always would, and then when you get in the car, you can clip this on and attach this part to the seat belt. Or there is this harness from Sleepypod that's specifically made for dogs in the car. You can certainly use it as a regular everyday walking harness. On the collar of it here, there is this ring that you could clip a leash to and use it as a harness, but it's a very durable harness. This one's actually been crash tested and is made specifically for the car to be in the vehicle. So there are different options that way with the harness attached. Today I'm going to do a comparison of these three products: the Easy Dog harness, the Sleepypod harness, and the Vastar dog seat belt. And I'm going to let you know the pros and cons of each one. I'm also going to let you know which one is my favorite. So let's get started with that. Okay guys, so here's Chloe in the car with her Easy Dog harness. And you can see the D-ring right here. I'm going to go ahead and clip. This is the seatbelt attachment that I'm going to clip to it. And what you want to do is take your seatbelt like you normally would and take both sides of it and put them through that seatbelt holder. And then you're going to buckle in your dog, and of course Chloe is actually sitting on the buckle that is used for that side of the car. So I'm just going to go and clip it in here so you can see how it works. And remember that this swivels, so if your dog tries to move or the seatbelt tangles or anything like that, you know, it's not going to like twist up the harness or anything. So Chloe, you're being such a good girl. What a good sport. So this is going to act just like your regular seatbelt would if you had it. If you get in a crash and it pulls out really quickly, it's going to lock. So if you get in an accident, the harness is going to be secured by the seatbelt. And again, remember, it has that nice big chest plate, so that impact is going to be dispersed over the chest, and your dog's not going to go flying into the front seat or, you know, up into the front part of the car. They're not going to be jostled all around in the back seat either. So, you know, it's definitely a good safety precaution. So here is the Vastar dog seatbelt in action, and you can see here that it's clipped to Chloe's harness and plugged into the seatbelt. So here it is. Again, you know, that easy adjuster so that you can make it longer or shorter. And that only just takes a second, as you can see how easy that is to adjust. So I usually hook it to the dog's harness first, and then it can plug into any seatbelt in your car, which is great. It snaps in just like your regular seatbelt would. You can hear it lock in there, and it's in there nice and tight, and then when you want it out, just push the button and it releases. So then your dog is harnessed in there. Chloe's not really going to move around much anyway because the car is not moving, but if the car was moving, you know, she might try and walk around or something like that, and she has the range of movement to go, like maybe to get to the window or to get to the other side if that's what she wanted. But in the event of an accident, you know, I just loosened that to show you guys, but I would have that tightened up like it was when I first had it on her. So again, you know, she has that little bit of a range of motion, but if we get in an accident, Chloe's not going to be able to go flying into the front seat. Oh, hi, Molly. Hi. Or be jostled around back here in the back seat or anything like that. And she certainly won't go, you know, make it up past the front seats or knock into the front seats here. So that's going to keep her nice and safe in the back seat. Alright guys, so here is Molly in her Sleepypod harness, and I've attached the, I mentioned these little straps that go into the metal things for the baby seat latch. So Molly's not really thrilled with me right now because she doesn't like to be strapped down in the car. She likes to be a wanderer, so that's why this works so well for her. So, no, don't tip over. I need to do something on the side. So here in between, like I said, the back of the seat and the base of the seat, you're going to find these little metal hooks. If your car has those, so make sure it does. And you just want to snap that on there. And then you'll see these little buckles on the side of the harness that you're going to snap in there. Molly, I know. You're being awful silly. So now she's strapped in. Like I said, I did the other side because I knew you guys wouldn't see it on the video. So now she's strapped in on both sides, and she can't move that way horizontally, which is something that most harnesses don't offer. So Molly is nice and secure in there. And then the other thing that you do is just your regular seatbelt. You're going to take it like you would to buckle in a baby seat, and the little crisscross here on the back of the harness, you just kind of feed the seatbelt through there. I know. I'm going to have to stand in front, sorry. But you just feed the seatbelt through there. And then you buckle it into the buckle on the other side. And now you can see Molly is seatbelted in from going forward. She's seatbelted in from going side to side. And she is completely secure in here. Yeah, she's not really happy about it. But she is completely safe in here with, you know, this really, really well-made harness. So Sleepypod is certainly, they've obviously won a lot of awards, and they have been recognized for being one of the safest harnesses, and you can see why. There's a lot more to it. It's definitely a lot more time consuming to get your dog in the car than it is in a standard, you know, dog seatbelt that just kind of plugs in there, or a harness that just sort of clicks in with your seatbelt. But your dog is safe from moving vertically, safe from moving back and forth, and definitely secure in their seat. You can tell that Molly's very comfortable. She's not happy about it because she likes to move around, but this is for her safety, and she's definitely very comfortable. You know, the chest plate here is nice and padded for her, and the width of it will, you know, support if she, if we were to get in an accident, will kind of spread out that impact and not hurt her. So you did good, I know. So here is the Sleepypod harness. You know, it does only take a few minutes to get your dog in there. You do need to adjust it at first. You can see that it's snugged right up for Molly because she's so little, but once you adjust it, you know, that will take a minute the first time you do it, but once you adjust it, you'll be all set and good to go, and it'll just take you a minute after that to snap your dog in each time. It is well made, so these adjusters don't slide around on their own or anything. If you have any questions on the Sleepypod harness or any harnesses in general, dog harnesses or dog car seats, dog car seatbelt or seats, whatever you guys have questions about, anything dog related, I'd be happy to answer those for you. Yes, I'll unbuckle you. That's not fair because we're not moving, huh? We have to lean this way. There, and it just takes a second to get your dog out of the car seat, out of the car harness as well. So it's simple, but if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can email me, Samantha@topdogtips.com, or you can find us on our website, which is topdogtips.com. You can find us on social media. We are on, let me have it. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. We have a YouTube channel. We're on Instagram. There, see, this is what she likes to do, is wander, and oh no, she's going to be sad and curl up in a ball. You're okay. So find us on social media, subscribe to our channels, of course like us on Facebook, and you'll get all that information as soon as I post a new product review or a product comparison, a how-to video, anything like that. No. Good girl. You'll be the first to see that as soon as it's posted, so be sure to do that. And if you guys enjoyed this review of the Sleepypod, you can find it on our YouTube channel. Give it a like, and of course share it with your friends and family. I will see you guys next time with another great product review. Thanks for tuning in.